Oh, Busquets wins the ball back. Here we go on the attack. Busquets in behind to Luis Suarez. What a chance for Luis Suarez. Suarez one-on-one with the keeper, and there you go. Luis Suarez again. Brilliantly done to find Arthur back again. Here we go on the attack. Cuts it inside to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele gets his first of the season. A great finish as well. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to another one of these Barcelona career mode episodes. This is episode number 3, and in today's episode we do have a lot going on. First up, La Liga begins, which is super exciting. I can't wait to get started off with that game against Alaves. Most importantly, last episode we actually managed to beat Sevilla over 2 legs, which is brilliant, which means we start off the season with a trophy. Let's hope we can take that form into the La Liga season as well. Also regarding transfers, transfer deadline day in this episode, so potentially maybe a few arrivals and departures. Overall, there's a lot going on in today's episode, and it seems like it's going to be a good one for you guys to watch. If you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure to drop a like on today's video. Your support on this series so far has just been insane, and tell you what, if you guys smash out 888 likes, I know that is a big target, but if you guys do smash that out, I will guarantee you guys an upload tomorrow as well. So go down there and drop a like on this video. And if you are watching my content for the first time, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content. Also, you probably would have noticed that there is no face cam in today's video. I'm kinda ill right now with a bit of a cold, cough and all that, so to just make the process of recording easier, I decided not to include face cam in today's video. But for the next episode, hopefully I'll be back with my face on the bottom right of your screen. And also, just a bit of a question, do you guys prefer the Barcelona career mode with face cam or without face cam? I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Comments, of course, is where you guys can let me know your thoughts on it. So let's move on. Alright guys, it is time for another one of these press conferences. If you guys want to get involved in the press conference segment of the series, drop in your comments regarding, of course, anything basically, rumors, transfer stuff, anything regarding to this series and football in general. Put them down in the comment section below. First question of the day, who do you think Barcelona will face if they go all the way to the UCL final? That is a very difficult question, but I feel it's going to be Juventus if we do find ourselves in the finals of the Champions League. It'll be Messi versus Ronaldo, certainly an epic game. Let me know who do you think Barcelona will face if we get to the UCL final in this series. Alright, next question. What sort of time in your career would you look to move on Suarez or sign a new striker? I can say this confidently, I feel like this is going to be Luis Suarez's last season at Barcelona. I hope it can be a memorable one, but next season we certainly will be looking for a new striker to replace Suarez. The last question we have here today is certainly an intriguing one. Signed Rabiot as a free agent in the winter transfer window. Of course, we've got to sign him on a pre-contract in the winter transfer window, but we can effectively sign someone as good as Adrian Rabiot for free in the January transfer window. So I'm unsure if that's what you guys want. If that is what you guys want, let me know in the comment section now, as well as when we get to the winter transfer window and we'll look at that transfer. But it is certainly a very good option. But that is it for today's press conference. Time to move on. Alright, so this came off as a bit of a surprise. I kinda expected Busquets to be the player of the episode, but it seems like you guys voted for Luis Suarez, who scored a brace against Sevilla in one of the games, was man of the match as well. So there you go, Luis Suarez wins player of the episode for the last one. Alright guys, so we've got about £130 million left to spend, but it seems like you guys want me to keep the squad as it is. It's a very strong squad that we already have, so we're not going to be making any more signings. We'll assess the squad we have in the January transfer window when we get there, and then decide if it's necessary to make any more signings. So that's the plan. So a player like Paul Pogba can wait until then. I'm not sure if I'll sign him, but of course we won't be signing him in this window. A lot of you guys also suggested me to not loan out Carlos Alenia. Primary reason being that, of course, there are a lot of games to play as Barcelona, which means he may come in handy. You never know, with injuries and all, we might have to use him. So that's why I'm going to be rejecting this loan offer coming from Besiktas, and Alenia will be staying at the club. What is this offer for Samuel Umtiti? I did not see that at all. We didn't get a message for this. This is interesting. We're not going to let Umtiti go. Let's quickly go and renew his contract. No way City are stealing, of course, Umtiti from us. I think they activated his release clause or something like that, and for some reason we didn't get a mail. which means we're going to now have to negotiate with Umtiti and renew his deal because there's absolutely no way I'm letting him join Man City. Alright, so this is the offer for Samuel Umtiti. Squad role important, 5-year contract length, £150,000 per week in wages. The clean sheet bonus feels like way too much, so I'm just going to be offering this. Let's see what Umtiti's agent comes back and says. Well, 160,000 isn't that bad. And there you go, Samuel Umtiti will be renewing with Barcelona, which means City, they're not having him. Alright guys, as I said in the previous episode after we struggled against Sevilla, I've made a bit of a tactical change. From now on, from the get-go, we're going to be going with the 4-3-3 formation. It's a formation I'm like really used to and I really enjoy, so it kind of makes sense doing so. Messi out wide, Dembele out wide, but I've made a bit of a change for Messi. He's been given stay forward, free roam and practically like the complete freedom to move around the final third, which is how it is in real life. So this is my plan with Barcelona starting out. It seems like a really good tactic. You guys can check out the custom tactics as well. Also regarding game plans, I've switched out the 4-2-3-1 formation to our defensive game plan. So if we need to switch to this, it's pretty simple for us to do so. And also attacking game plan is the false 9, which of course we can use and potentially bring off Suarez for like, you know, Werner or maybe even Malcolm. So I feel like our tactics are sorted for now. Got some disappointing news for you guys here. Real Madrid celebrate UEFA Super Cup win. That's genuinely disappointing. But oh well, hopefully next year we can be lifting this trophy after winning the Champions League ourselves. Hopefully, let's hope. It's time to kickstart La Liga and I'm so excited against Alaves. And of course, let's just get right into this one and hopefully secure the 3 points. I'm sure on the top left below the match preview thing, you guys can see that I've changed the Barcelona stadium to Camp Nou just to keep the series as realistic as possible. In La Liga, apart from Camp Nou, all the stadiums are there, which makes me so excited to play the away games and all. But anyways, our team right now for our first home game of the season is practically the Gala 11 because I want to test it out. I want to see how the 4-3-3 formation works from the get-go. We've got a strong bench as well if needs be. And overall, I'm so excited to get the season underway. Let's see what happens in this game against Alaves. Alright, so a lot of you guys in the comments have asked me to switch off the timed finishing bar indicator because it makes the series look unrealistic with the red-green thing popping off above a player's head whenever we take a shot. Alright, I will do exactly that. And also it's probably going to make the gameplay more challenging for us because we cannot know if we've got the timed finish right or wrong. So it does make things more interesting, I guess. Here's Dembele. Good strength to keep the ball. Now Busquets. Busquets finds Rakitic, out wide to Messi. Messi's onside, still Messi. Messi goes for the finesse shot, but couldn't get enough curl on the ball. Alaves on the attack. Cross played in. We know how dangerous crosses are this year. This could be bad. Guidetti flicks it and gets the shot off. Thankfully, Piqué was there to get the block in. Alaves seem to be in it. Busquets wins the header as easy as it gets for him. Finds Messi. Now Dembele, not the best of passes. In fact, it's actually worked out well. Ousmane Dembele, fake shots. Crosses it inside to Luis Suarez with the overhead kick. That would have been a sensational way to start off the La Liga season. Wasn't on target for us though. We've got Rakitic on the ball. Now Messi. Down the right flank and here he goes cutting inside. Still Messi. Takes it wide. Cuts it back to Luis Suarez. And Suarez scores another goal with Leo Messi assisting this one. Great play from Messi to, you know, cut it back to Luis Suarez. And that finish looked so good in game as well as we score our first La Liga goal of the season. Messi involved, Luis Suarez the finisher. Take a look at that for a finish. It looked like a Luis Suarez finish, which is the best part about it. And 1-0 up Barcelona. Suarez maybe in behind to Leo Messi. Big chance for Messi now. Here's Lionel Messi on the attack for Barcelona. Messi driven shot. Come on. That should have been a goal. Leo Messi, he's missed now like a couple of good chances for us, including this and the previous episode. He did score though in the previous episode, but I'm waiting for him to score in La Liga as well for us. Well, to be fair, only 48 minutes have gone so far in La Liga, so there's enough of time for Messi to get on the score sheet. Dembele now to Felipe Coutinho, back to Luis Suarez. Let's see what Suarez can do. Now Coutinho. Coutinho does him there. Coutinho goes for the finesse shot. Oh my days, Felipe Coutinho. That's kind of a typical Coutinho goal. He's going to do the walk like me celebration with Alba and Ousmane Dembele. But that roulette that he did to, you know, send the opponent completely the other way was absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, brilliant from Dembele. And then he just tucked it in. A brilliant finish. 2-0 up against Alaves. We're playing some brilliant football as well. I'm making a bit of a change for the remainder of this game. We've got about 30 minutes left. I'm bringing on Artur for Coutinho and Malcolm for Ousmane Dembele. Malcolm will play on the left side. Let's see how this game turns out to be, and hopefully we can maybe add to the scoreline. Out wide to Leo Messi, and here's Messi on the attack. Messi beats one. Still Messi beats another. Messi, what a chance. Ousmane Dembele, no, it's Malcolm on the rebound who does convert. It was all Messi though. The way Messi weaved in and out of like 2 players and then got the shots off. Unfortunately took a deflection, but Malcolm was the one who benefited from that. I didn't really notice whether the substitutions were made or not. Turns out they were, as Malcolm does convert and gets his first goal for Barcelona on a professional level, which is fantastic to see. Messi. Now Luis Suarez. Suarez shoots, and oh, this time above the crossbar. I tried to do the timed finish, but I kind of mistimed it. But, well, it was still a decent effort from Luis Suarez, just above the crossbar. Oh, Rakitic, that's absolutely filthy there to go past his opponent, and he plays it out wide to Lionel Messi, and this could be a chance for us to potentially add to our scoreline. Here's Messi trying to get on his left foot, does so successfully. Still Messi goes for the finesse shot, but this time doesn't work out for him. And that is that, guys. First La Liga win for us, a solid 3-0 win. I guess it was expected because it was Alaves, but the performance we put in was brilliant. We didn't really concede that many chances to Alaves, and on ultimate difficulty, that is a big challenge. And most importantly, Luis Suarez is firing on all cylinders for us. I mean, I did not expect him to score these many goals at the start of the season, but he's doing it for us, man. Lionel Messi as well, in this free role that we've given him, he's causing all kinds of havoc for our opponents, and he got unlucky to not score there in this game. But so far, really impressive. First La Liga win of the season. Pretty stoked about that. Alright, time to get some training in to celebrate that result that we just had. Of course, first win in La Liga, pretty big. Ricky Puig, as you guys can see, I'm training him, Alenia and Miranda, who's actually gone up by 1, which is nice to see. Isn't this a bit of a weird transfer? Real Madrid signed Ben Davies. I mean, they have Marcelo, and why go for Ben Davies? That's such a weird transfer, but oh well, they've managed to sign him. Celta have signed Nahuel Guzman for their keeper role. Who else have signed an interesting player? Oh, Kevin Volland to PSG for about £25 million. Don't know where he's going to be playing for them, but that does seem like a bit of an interesting transfer, as it's time for us to get into our second league game of the season. Both Eibar and Sociedad have 2 wins out of 2. Let's hope we can keep pace with them and Real Madrid, because we know they're probably going to win as well. Away from home against Real Valladolid. Let's get right into this one. Alright guys, I've gone with a strong team for this one against Valladolid, although I have made a few changes to give Semedo a chance in that right back role, and Arturo Vidal his competitive debut in La Liga, which is very exciting indeed. I'm going with the 4-3-3 formation because honestly it's just so much fun to use. The width you get, the freedom Messi gets in this formation, it just seems perfect for me. Also, if you're wondering why am I going with my first team against the likes of Valladolid and all, well, right now we don't really need to worry about, any midweek games because, well, Champions League begins after about 3 or 4 weeks, so we've got time. So let's get used to the first team and just get to know how players perform. So I'm of course going to try my first team out in most games. Let's kick off this one against Valladolid. Messi. Oh, brilliant to find Nelson Semedo. Semedo cuts it to Luis Suarez, who takes a brilliant touch. Look at the strength from Suarez. That is sensational from Barcelona. From the pass Messi made to Semedo, from the brute strength of Luis Suarez, that goal just was amazing to just even play through. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Barcelona, and look at that. The strength here Luis Suarez showed. I'm so glad that we didn't decide to sell him because he's amazing in this game. That's his second goal in La Liga already. Any guesses how many goals is he going to score for us this season? I probably reckon 30 plus. Oh no, they might have a chance now against us. They've gotten in behind our defense, but they've taken the ball out wide. PK, absolutely brilliant, but his clearance was awful. Ousmane Dembele comes through with a great header to clear the ball away. We survived there. Could have been really worse for us. In behind to Ousmane Dembele. What a chance for us. Cut back inside to Busquets. Now Lionel Messi. Messi, couple of good touches from Messi. What can he do from this position? Vidal. Now Luis Suarez, what a chance. Luis Suarez just cannot be stopped in this Barca career mode. He's just ridiculous. 3 goals already this season in La Liga for Luis Suarez, and I genuinely don't know how to describe him because he's just an animal. Look at that again. Messi did well to hold on to the player, then Vidal with the assist. Terrible defending though from Real Valladolid to keep Luis Suarez onside there. But again, a ruthless finish from Luis Suarez to put us 2-0 up. Perfect time for us to make a few substitutions, bringing on Arthur for Vidal. Timo Werner, I want to try him out as a left winger just to see how he plays in that position. So those are the 2 substitutions I'm making right now. Looks to put in a cross. Now Messi, big chance for Messi. This could be his chance. Messi fake shot. Messi shoots. No! That would have been a brilliant goal from Leo Messi. He's been so unlucky in the first 2 La Liga games, but the great thing is he's getting into all them positions, and I'm sure he'll score for us soon. Alright guys, big win for us. Luis Suarez was the difference in this tie, winning man of the match again, 2-0 against Real Valladolid, 3 points as well. Brilliant performance from the team, especially considering this was away from home. Can't ask for more. Well, looks to be Nelson Semedo is pretty happy with the game time he's getting. We played him in the Valladolid game and he's certainly impressed. In the comment section, let me know who do you prefer in that right back role for us, Semedo or Sergi Roberto. Alright, this is interesting. Who will be the most impactful forward of 2018? Who do you guys think among these 4? Suarez, Neymar, Messi or Ronaldo? Even though Luis Suarez has been firing for us so far, I'm still going to pick Messi because I feel like he's just been unlucky so far and he's overall been really good for us. So there you go. But an interesting article nevertheless. Alright guys, transfer deadline day, but we are pretty much done with all our transfer business. I want to trust the squad we already have. We've got about 160 million left to spend, which we will probably use up in the upcoming January transfer window. Until then, this is our squad and it honestly looks amazing. Look at the first team. I mean, there aren't really any weaknesses, at least so far by looking at it. On the bench as well, we've got options: Werner, Malcolm, Arthur, Vidal, Grimaldo, Longley, Silicen. It's just a solid bench. If that wasn't enough, we've got the likes of De Ligt, De Jong, Semedo, Alenia, Puig, Weig as well. I'm not too sure about this guy because I haven't used him. But Miranda, it's a brilliant team and I'm excited to see what we can achieve this season. Okay, this is similar to the Samuel Umtiti situation. Chelsea are willing to pay the release clause for Dembele, but imagine selling Ousmane Dembele on deadline day. That is absolutely never going to happen. So let's find Dembele and offer him the contract to keep him at Barcelona. There's absolutely no way we're letting him go. Alright, he wants a 117 million release clause. I'm going to deny that because I don't want a similar situation arising again. Also, it's nice to see Ousmane Dembele having a game face because last year on FIFA 18, for most of FIFA 18, he had a pretty generic face, which was super annoying. Anyway, he's going to be removing the goal bonus. £120,000 per week is actually a reduction to his current wages. I have no idea how that works out, but there you go. Dembele has signed again with us, which means Chelsea can kiss their hopes goodbye of signing him. Alright, monthly scouting update. These are always exciting. Let's hope we this time get a lot more exciting players, but well, that is certainly depressing. None of these players seem to be impressive at all. I'm kind of thinking of using the Scout a Future Star thing, with which we'll get an extremely talented Youth Academy player. Let me know in the comment section if that is something you guys want me to do. Okay, finally we get someone good. Octavio Lucero, 70 to 94 potential, left-footed Argentine. Could he be the next Messi? We never know, but seems like an interesting one. Alright, Marcio Cifuentes looks interesting. We'll sign him up as well. The same with Lucio Carrizo. We will sign him up. The rest we will reject, but not bad at all. Youth Academy, I guess, now looking a bit decent. Let's actually check on our Youth Academy to see the players we do have in here. Alright, so this guy's dropped down to 88 potential, which means we will release him. What? This guy's dropped down to 81. What's he doing in the academy? Alright, so these are the 3 players we are left with. We've got Octavio Lucero with actually decent sprint speed and all that. He could be a big player for us maybe in the future. Alright, now time to face Huesca at home, and this is a game where I feel it's a good chance for us to give some of the fringe players a chance to play. De Jong gets an opportunity to impress in that CDM role. Longley, De Ligt, Grimaldo, Semedo all start as well. Arthur as well is in there. I cannot drop Suarez and Messi because they've been playing so well. So this is our team. Let's get the job done. Messi. Oh, Messi does him there. Still Messi. Messi does... Oh my days. I don't even know how to describe that goal. The quick feet, the little touches to get away from the defender there, which is gorgeous to just watch. Arthur, I think, gets the... Or Arthur. I'm so confused with this pronunciation, but Arthur there gets the assist for that. And Messi, oh, that's just gorgeous stuff from Leo Messi as he scores his first La Liga goal of the season. Arthur again looking to find Messi once again. Messi utilizing the pace. Now Messi, he's on his left foot. Messi goes for the finesse shot. Absolutely sensational, but just wide. I mean, I genuinely thought that was going in. Let's take a look at the replay. I think, yeah, that was a bit far. Oh, to be fair, it was quite close. It was quite close looking towards the end of that replay. Messi's been on fire so far. This is not looking good. Huesca with a massive chance, and Ter Stegen didn't really have to do much there as the Huesca player did miss that opportunity. Cross put in. Oh no, we've just given the ball away to them. Massive chance for them, but thankfully, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen with a huge save. That wasn't the best of balls from him, but what a save. I'll be honest guys, Malcolm has been very disappointing, so I'm bringing on Ousmane Dembele and also Rakitic to come on for... Let's bring him on for De Jong actually. We're playing so bad in this game. Huesca probably deserved to equalize. De Ligt though wins the ball back really well there. And again, I'm just passing the ball so poorly in this game. It's just getting really frustrating. Suarez. Now Arthur. Arthur strikes it well and he hits the post. So unlucky there for Arthur. That would have been a brilliant way for him to open his Barcelona account in terms of goals. Rakitic. Oh, Messi. Big chance for Leo Messi. He is onside. Here's Messi. And Leo Messi scores in extra time to give us a 2-0 lead over Huesca in added time, of course. Great finish from Messi, but credit has to be given to Ivan Rakitic for finding Leo Messi. Look at that for a pass from Ivan Rakitic, and that was as easy as it gets for Messi. He scores those almost every single time, and he's done it once again for us. A brace for Messi against Huesca. There you have it guys, big win for us in La Liga. We've made it 3 wins out of 3, but this one was a particularly difficult result. Thankfully Messi stepped up and of course got a brace and got us the win. Very important 3 points indeed. Real Madrid are keeping pace with us. They've scored the same amount of goals as us. They also haven't conceded. So after 3 games in La Liga so far, it's Barcelona 9 points, Real Madrid 9 points, and even Valencia have got themselves 9 points. We are in the next episode going to the Anoeta to face Real Sociedad, and that stadium, if I'm not wrong, is in FIFA 19. So that is certainly going to be an exciting game. Next episode, Champions League action as well. A bit of a Catalan derby, so a lot of action coming up in the next episode. Before we end the episode, you guys need to vote for your player of the episode. A couple of nominees again for today. Luis Suarez makes his way into another nomination. This is the 3rd straight time he's getting nominated. And your second nominee is going to be Leo Messi, who was again brilliant this episode. His first nomination of the series. You guys can vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. And that, guys, is it for today's episode. What an episode it has been in terms of gameplay. We scored some great goals, got some great wins as well in La Liga. Let's hope we can take it forward in the next episode. I'm loving the way our team is looking right now. We've got some great players on the bench, great players in our first team. Let's hope we can keep it that way. That is the end for today's episode. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. As I promised, 888 likes and you guys get a video tomorrow of the Barcelona Career Mode series. And if you're watching my series for the first time, watching my videos for the first time, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 content, and I will see you guys tomorrow.